So imagine you're on a journey, a pilgrimage, if you will, to some destination that you have always dreamed of going to, a place that is sacred to you, say a city or some remote mountain or a lake that you've always wanted to go and see. But in order to see it, even this city, say it's a city or a lake or a mountain, in order to see it, you have to make the journey on foot. You have to walk there. This is like writing. Writing always goes on foot. It moves incrementally at that speed of walking, of one footfall, then another, at the speed of breathing. That is the speed of writing. Writing unfurls one footfall at a time, one step at a time, and with each step, with each word, something new comes into our view, or we come into contact with it, and it comes into contact with you. And that is the place we are when we are writing. It is like making a journey on foot, like making a pilgrimage. Even our stories, our poems that we dream of making, we could think of it as taking a pilgrimage to that final space to be with it. Um, are you writing? Do you have a practice? And I hope that you are. I hope that you're writing daily. That your writing is an object of your devotion, that it is something you're taking action towards, because devotion itself is the vehicle. It is the thing that propels us. But as I said, it's on foot. So now you're making this journey on foot, say to this city or to this mountain or some lake, remote area that you want to visit. Now imagine you come to a crossroads or a split in your trail, and you think, what direction do I go in? There's no sign. There's no map. There's no GPS. Both trails look the same as far as you can see, and you have to choose. And you have to choose. You have to choose which way to move forward. Writing is at all times choosing our way forward. We have to understand that each time we write, there's no wrong or there's no right in our stories, in our character development, in our poems, that both roads, both paths lead to the destination. And so if we understood that, we would be able to choose which way to go without too much consternation. The idea is that even though there is going to be doubt and fear in choosing, is it going to be wrong, we might ask. And these are natural, this doubt and this fear, but knowing that you just have to make a choice, you have to take the step, and that will bring more unknown, and that's life. And that is writing. We're always encountering the unknown. We're always discovering. The next word throws us out into open space again. Devotion is this practice of just enacting our choices, of moving forward, moving towards what we desire. It's also falling in love over time with what we love and serving what we love with our attention, with our action. And if we know we love writing, then devoting ourselves to it is the way to fall in love with it, to learn to trust what is calling us, that we have to follow this. It could be writing, it could be starting a new business, it could be seizing some new opportunity, creative opportunity. It could be writing that poem or that novel or that memoir that you've always wanted to write. Writing is calling. Story, poem, that idea that has been living in you is calling you. And you just need to devote yourself to it each day. Give it 5 minutes of your time, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Take steps towards it each day. That book, that idea, that story, that poem. You cannot get to that destination. You can't make that pilgrimage without taking each step. And there are going to be surprises. There are going to be chance encounters. There are going to be new experiences. This is part of the journey. This is part of the discovery. It is why writing is exciting. It is the discovery. It's mystery. It is fun. And we can accept that if we can accept that writing goes on foot and it carries us along with it to record the scenery, to record the journey at that pace of walking, then maybe writing becomes less fearful, less something that we want to do but we get stopped. The journey is the revelation. If we can trust this and make this pilgrimage, your devotion will be paid off abundantly. I can tell you this from experience. Your writing is going to take you to amazing places. So I dare you to make your steady journey, your pilgrimage, one day at a time, every day. I dare you to surrender yourself and write. Surrender your fears and your doubts and just write and fall in love and be willing to feel inspiration and write everything as you step into it, as you encounter it. Start devoting yourself to your writing daily and see what happens. So here is a prompt that you could use perhaps to get you started. What place or story or character is calling to you? Or what place or story or character has called to you in the past? And I would like you to write about that journey that you have to make to get there. And if it isn't a physical destination, then I would like you to write about where that story lives, where it comes from, and how and when it started calling to you. So, for me, I have a story. I won't tell you all of it in this video, it'd be too long, but I have a story that had started from when I was 12 years old that I had been wanting to write about an encounter that I had when I was traveling with my father, when he brought a small fawn that he had injured, hit with a mower, and brought it and laid it next to me. And that story has lived in me for so long, and I have wanted to write it, and I have written it. And it's a wonderful exercise to write these stories that have lived with us. So write deliberately, write wholeheartedly, devote yourself to your writing, and I guarantee you the entire universe will move on your behalf to support you. And if you don't believe me, test it for yourself. Make a vow today that you're going to write every day for a month, and write for 5 minutes. Pick an amount of time that works for you. Write for 5 minutes a day every morning. Write for 15 minutes every day right before you go to bed. Whatever amount of time you can devote to it. Show up, do it, and see where the devotion leads you. Your writing will take you on an incredible journey. And if you're watching this video, I assume, and I don't think it's a large assumption, that you want to write, that you desire to be writing more consistently, that you want to give more time to this part of you. And so devote yourself to it. It gets easier. Devotion makes the writing easier. And it also brings you tremendous gifts. I can't describe the abundant gifts that the daily practice will bring you. And the daily practice itself will become such a gift of your creative expression. Try it, I dare you, and see where it takes you. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something from this video. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend. Spread the word. I do this because I just would like to help people cultivate a daily writing practice. I have realized the benefits of that in my own life. Also, please subscribe if you liked it. I'd love for you to be able to get notifications each time that I post a new video to help support your writing practice. And also, I invite you to visit devotiontowriting.com. That's my website, and there you can find out about in-person and online workshops that I lead, and also I take writers on retreats as well, to Italy, to Portugal, Martha's Vineyard. If that's something that could support your writing practice, check out devotiontowriting.com and see how there are other ways that I could support your writing practice. In fact, I have a Zoom workshop coming up starting Tuesday, May 13th. That's just in a couple of weeks. It's, as I mentioned, on Zoom. It's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can register at devotiontowriting.com for the online Zoom workshops. And this will be the last one for the spring. I won't offer another one until September. So if it's something that you're interested in, jump on it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you write beautifully today. I know that if you do write, it will be beautiful, because beautiful is what you are. Blessings.